and then it's got a breakdown file. This is how we get that data put in right away. The app is looking for an Excel file. All this data, these numbers and everything, this is the Excel sheet, and it's just got kind of a wrapper put on top of it, and it's showed in here. So anytime we edit anything, so like play direction right here is left. I'm going to double click that. I'm just going to type in left, but I'm actually typing in the Excel file. So I'm going to hit enter right here. And I guess since it was the same thing, it didn't show up. Let me put right. See, now you can see I've got an unsaved change. So if I were to save that, it would change it in the Excel file. So I got to hit save data. But I'm actually editing the Excel file of this game right here. This breakdown from my 2025 week 2 Rams at Titans game. I'm actually editing this file whenever I'm editing in the grid. So it doesn't auto save, so you got to change that automatically. But the app, whenever you're loading in a game, is looking for an Excel file to pull all this data from. It doesn't have to be titled breakdown. Again, that's just what Hudl titles it, and that's what the last app I was using needed to title it as well. It can be titled anything. As long as there's just one Excel file in there, it should find it, and it should populate. These header columns are just the column titles that are in the app, and then some others that I've had added to it there towards the end. You can rearrange these two, drag them over for the layout that I would want, and you can save your layout so you get the columns in the order that you would want to. So let's say the way I kind of like to do it is play. I've got my play numbers in order. Then it's quarter. I like to have time remaining in the quarter. All right, it's 1st and 10 from the -28. We're going to have a run play for 3 yards. And then I like to get into what play was. It was the formation, all those types of things. But you can change the columns around however you want to, hit the layout and save it. And then it should have that layout whenever you get back in. And if you have an Excel file, it will search for that file, whatever it's named. Breakdown is just the ones that happen to coincidentally be in these two examples, but I've got others that are like LA_week16_offense, whatever. It'll find that file and it's going to put it in here. And that's automatic. Now, if there is no Excel file, it will create one. So it will still identify that you have games without an Excel file. If you just have a folder of 30 clips and no Excel file, it will still recognize it as a game. And whenever you open that game, it's going to create an Excel file with most of these columns in it. They'll just be blank. So I don't want that to be confused, like it's automatically finding all this data for you based on the game. No, you have to provide the data.